Welcome back to the Into the Wild podcast. It is good to be back alongside
Hey, we
Wase
missed
and
you.
Ado
Hey, no,
Siddiqui.
we were here. We were here actually. You
Show
were
went
not.
on.
The show
I
went
saw
on.
it. I saw it. You know, I'm actually quite surprised at how tame you guys were. You guys did such a professional, great job while I was out. Why
I got
why are you
I
not
got
like this on a
reamed.
weekly basis?
I got reamed over the last episode. I was told that I needed to shut up and dribble by a cousin of ours. He was very much. I shouldn't say what I say on the pod. So
Why?
The
he's not
Mamdani
allowed
take
to.
that he had, I was like,
Oh, the
bro,
Mamdani
why?
take was crazy.
It was
The
horrible.
Mamdani take was crazy.
They always hate a real one. I'm never wrong. I'm just early. All right.
That's
I'm
not
never
it.
wrong. Just early.
That's crazy.
Stop
That's
it.
a Wase line
That's
right
a
out the
slick
gate.
line, ain't it? That's a
That's
slick
a
line.
Wase line right out the gate. Yeah, I haven't seen it, but you know, Ado's from Michigan, and Michigan voted for a certain person the last time we had an election, so it makes sense. It all ties out.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
swindled your people. He swindled the Muslims of Michigan, and
I
here
vo- I
you are
voted.
now hating on the mayor of New York City. That's crazy.
I never
Couldn't be
voted.
me.
Sorry, guys. I haven't voted in 15 years. Wait, how old am I? 31? 30? I'm 31, right? I haven't voted since I was
That's so
18.
Anyways,
crazy.
back to the show. So this is going to be a very this is going to be a great episode for those who aren't big NFL fans, because I need to be completely caught up to speed on what's been happening. I've kind of watched, like, I watched the Bears, and I watched two crazy games, incredible comebacks, but at the same time very disappointed in what we saw from the defense. And then I kind of tried to keep up with like the big highlights, but it was so hard because the time difference was literally just the opposite of the NFL schedule. So never really got an opportunity to watch a game at a good time. The one highlight was we were watching the World Series Game 7 on a train from Kyoto to or from Fuji to Tokyo or Kyoto, and I guess all the Japanese people are a big bunch of Dodgers fans, so all the train conductors started like coming in
Obviously.
and watching. We're
I
just like
wonder why.
having it on the phone, and all the train
They
conductors are
were
like, "Oh, what's
watching.
good? What's good?"
They were watching the World Series as if you guys were watching the NYC elections. What's score? What's the election result?
The election finished in 5 minutes. Literally finished in
Did
five
it?
minutes.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
pretty
they
Really?
much
called it in
wrapped
five
from the.
minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they called it in the
Wow.
morning.
Oh,
No,
so
they
it was
called
like
it.
pretty
They
convincing.
called it. They called it literally like 5 or
No, they
15
called
minutes
it in
after
the
like
night.
the. No. They called it literally like after polls closed.
Oh, it was morning for
15 to 30
me.
minutes max. Oh, for
Sorry, it
you,
was morning.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
really? I thought it was
yeah.
like by the time they had 50% of the votes and they had called it. That
Yeah,
he
whatever
had
it was, like it took like
yeah.
15 to 30 minutes max after polls closed, which is crazy. Everyone's like, dude,
But I will say you guys did a great job. I listened to the episode from last week. Very entertaining, very professional, very informative.
nice.
I was like, wow,
Nice.
this is
I
not
forgot
what
what
I
we talked about.
expected. I
I
thought
forgot what we talked
That's in
about.
the rear view, buddy. If you want that performance again, you gotta head out. You're
Yeah.
not getting that from us. We don't remember nothing.
so. We got a
don't
fun
do
show
nothing.
today. This is going to be
Yeah.
our only show of the week. So we got to jam pack a bunch of stuff. We got to recap week 10. We got to preview week 11. We've got our playoff picks on this show mid-season, basically, right? With 8 weeks left in the season. Got a fun little trivia for my guys here. A little pass the ball. It'll be lots of fun. And then talking about our very own, the NFC North. Y'all called me crazy for this take, but the Bears are sitting 10 weeks into the season in second place in the NFC North. Y'all called me crazy. With 6 wins, 9 wins looks probably like the floor right now, but we'll see how that goes.
I mean,
we actually went through the schedule. Was it the Cowboys schedule or was it the Bears schedule? Was it? I think we went through
the Bear schedule.
Yeah, and we were
Yeah.
like looking at the rest of the way. Well, we went pretty, my man. there was
There's
It's
like
not. It's
three
not.
winnable games, really. I mean,
yeah.
you got the Browns. I think the Vikings are in a rut right now, so that might be a winnable game. Still a toss up.
You win one of those high end games, like where you're going up against let's say who are you guys playing over the last 8 weeks, right? You got the
Say the
Steelers,
Eagles.
Eagles, Packers. Listen. You sweep the Packers and you get a game against the Eagles. You sweep the Packers, Eagles. I'm saying playoffs are a possibility.
Let's just try to get to like let's just go week by week. Let's just take it 1 week at a time. I don't wanna sit there and be like,
You're
because
just
that's
gonna
when it
get
gets
clipped for
tough.
later. That's what it is.
I mean, no, it's like had we won the original Vikings game, had we been like basically what is it,
Better,
8-1,
7-2.
8-1,
better.
7-2, I would feel a bit more comfortable with playoffs. But the back half of the schedule is hard, man, and the defense is not playing well. So against those higher end quality opponents, might be difficult. I think 9 wins is going to be great if we get to 9 wins, but
You guys are gonna be healthy
playoffs,
though, right?
no. We have too
No.
many people on IR, way too many people. So yeah,
So
it's rough.
So the Bears played the Giants on Sunday. They were down
Yep.
20-10 in the fourth quarter, and Caleb Williams does what Caleb Williams does. Really, just if there's one big positive that you can take away from his play this season is that he's probably the most clutch quarterback in Bears history. I think pretty much that's where he is for me. I said earlier, I think a day or two ago in the group
Uh,
chat, he's kind of like reverse engineering um, the quarterback development cycle. Like usually you start with the pocket presence, you work on your reads, you work on accuracy. He's got most of the mental intangibles down when it comes to like the pressure situations, playing in the clutch in the fourth quarter, and he has accuracy issues still. But I mean, Sunday he looked pretty good. He's got footwork issues. He played better with that on Sunday as well. He was bouncing around a little more than he was just stagnant like he usually does throughout the year that we've seen. And almost like he needs to learn how to be a game manager right now because he can't do that.
yeah,
He's like
yeah,
first three quarters. I mean, the first couple, the scripted plays are there. The first quarter, few drives, he's in control, and then he just loses it. He gets erratic, but then it all comes back in the fourth quarter, and he just makes plays. And in this game, you had pressure in the face of one of the better defensive lines in the game with the New York Giants. I think he had 12 pressures and he had no sacks. He was just
yeah,
escaping. The escapability is second to none right now in the league.
yeah.
And then
Best tackle.
also just the torque that he gets on the run. He leads the league in almost incredible plays, right? Like every single game you have 4 or 5 just almost beauties. But who can throw like he does on the run? Like when he goes to his right, just the amount of velocity that he
I
gets.
haven't
I think he needs to
seen.
calm it down. But like I have
Yeah,
never seen a quarterback get that much velocity on the throw when he goes to the right.
I've been saying that over the last 2 weeks is that like Caleb, like it's so frustrating, seeing Caleb out here doing that where you think that you have him for a big loss and it just comes out like a rocket, like a big zip, and
yeah,
then someone's diving out of bounds to grab that ball like it's on a perfect line, you know. Um, and you know what's actually funny is that I feel like. Um, this fourth quarter comeback situation it plays into Caleb's strengths of like the unstructured environment in which he's allowed to kind of make of what he can and what he's better at doing. I think that similar to Bryce, when things are a little bit unsettled around him, his play rises where he needs to just be like, okay, we're down a score, just give me the ball. I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna keep making plays rather than going in and saying, okay, I can lead consistent drives, um, like drive over drive, quarter over quarter, and I think that is what he's got to get used to, just doing the mundane rather
yeah,
than always being in that hyper state. I think that's
yeah,
the reason why Caleb is it's the mental in my mind. It's the mental for him. he's so used to in his playing career being the guy that you have to rely on, that he needs to just be the guy that you can just allow him to do the very relaxed, dumb, mundane
Routine
things,
things, yeah.
the routine things, right?
Yeah.
And if that changes, then shoot, as a Lions fan, I hate that. I would hate that by all means. Hate seeing that
Yeah.
development.
So Wase has recently said that he's not sold on Caleb right now. He's played well over the past 2 weeks. What do you think you need to see through this stretch for you to be more sold on him?
Well, Aldo mentioned I just want to see him be good at routine plays, making good decisions. It's the fourth quarter heroics are great, and I agree with you. He's one of the most clutch quarterbacks that the Bears have ever had. I still believe it's Jay Cutler because Jay Cutler was solid.
That's crazy.
It is not
Nick
great.
Cutler
I
is
mean,
not a clutch quarterback.
he was a clutch quarterback. He literally was like neck and neck with Stafford for game-winning drives in that period of time. But I digress. Anyways, yeah, I think the heroics are great. I think like he has so many wild plays when he does that thing, and like I trust him more in the clutch in the fourth quarter than I do for the rest of the whole other portion of the game. Like I'm comfortable when people are like, "Oh man, the game's done." I'm just like, honestly, we have a chance because we have Caleb. So I love that we have that with him. That we'll always have a chance to win. I just want to see him be an above average quarterback when it comes to doing the routine things. And you know what? This was like the first time that I saw Caleb. I don't want to say the first time. This was this was one of Caleb's games this season where it's like he was the reason we won, and that's what I want to see more of. I don't want to say I want to see Josh Allen esque like carrying of a team, but I want to see that more often than not, and not like, oh, we got lucky off of a takeaway or what have you, or a special teams play. I want to see us win because of him, not in
Well,
spite of. Or
you're not going to see that when your team has that many holes in, right? You know what I'm saying? Like they have to win on the back of Caleb up until they're a complete team. And maybe that's just what
no,
it is that you have to wait until the mundane becomes easy when like
the the
defenses are going out and getting
reliance.
you a stop. Like you're not getting scored on
I'm
in a big
talking.
way. You can come on out. You okay, I can call the plays in which I know have the it's not explosive, but it's the solid plays that are like get me three
Yeah,
yards or 4 yards and put me in a better position throughout, and I can manage the clock. I'm not looking for a home run every single play because I don't have
yeah.
the protection. I don't have the receivers. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
I think
mean,
that's just gonna happen with the progression of the team.
yeah, I think I'm more so about the flow of the game. Like, for instance, like, I don't want to say bailout, but like getting a lucky fumble with the Commanders game. Like that game was this close of being done, and we got a bailout that way, and that's not because of him, right? That's like you got bailed out by the team. The play that he made at Loveland, obviously, great play by Caleb. Great, it was a dart, and I'm not saying that he wouldn't have won the game otherwise, but like Loveland making a fantastic play to get in the end zone. The Cowboys game was a lot of like more offensive coaching schemes and playing a bad defense that he looked all world. Those are the types of things like this past week. It felt like despite the defense giving up yards and touchdowns to Jackson Dart, despite the receivers dropping the ball, despite the run game not being at its apex, even though we ran for 175 yards, I think Caleb had like 50 of them. Despite all that, when you put the ball in his hands, he delivered, and that's kind of what I want to see more. Like I want to feel
I think
comfortable
you've seen that in half the
that my
wins this
quarterback
year.
can do that.
I think you've seen
No,
that in half the wins this year.
no, God,
In
no,
the Cowboys game,
no,
you won because of him. In
no. You won
the
because of the coaching and how bad the Cowboys were.
and how great he played. That's probably his best game of the year. The
It's
defense
a
wasn't up to par. He was going against the Dallas Cowboys offense. He was neck and neck with them, and then they pulled away.
CD literally
In
went out
the
that game and they were like lost. They were befuddled. They
in
didn't know
the
how to do. Tyreek
Bengals game,
Stevenson.
you even though your defense blew a gargantuan lead, there was never any doubt that we were
Yeah.
losing that or we were winning that game. And because you put the ball
There
in his
was.
hands with the time
I
left on
think
the
is the
clock,
run
there's
game. The run game was a big reason as to why we did well against the Bengals. Again, I don't think it's because of Caleb. I'm not saying that it was his fault either. I'm just saying like this game was the first time when I was like, he is the reason why we're still in the game. I
with
don't feel
everything
like,
else going wrong, you're saying.
yeah, with everything else going on, he was the reason that we had a chance, and that's what made me feel good about him. Because for the most part, I don't feel that we're getting like a consistent week to week performance. And granted, we're playing bad
No,
teams. Now, like, we have to see this against good teams now, and that's kind of like what I want. That's like my next step for him.
I agree with Wase in that Caleb hasn't looked sharp this year at all. Like, not at all. Very limited times that he's looked sharp, and very limited times that he's looked sharp throughout the entirety of a full game.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what you would be.
I don't
looking
think he's
for.
had.
I know.
I think he's had one game where he's looked sharp from beginning
Cowboys.
to end.
Yeah.
The Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Other than that, no, he hasn't.
Yeah, and I think that's all Wase is saying is that like be the guy throughout the entire game, and like if the Bears don't have comebacks week over week, right, or they're not icing the game with like 30 seconds left, and like they're like actually putting the game away probably with 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, or maybe like victory formation in itself being one of the reasons why like that, then you would say, hey, that's progress in the team. That's progress from Caleb's perspective, and I think I agree with that. Like, you don't want to be the cardiac kids. You don't want to have comeback wins as a stat is something that we just say to like the average fan, but realistically, you don't want to lead that. It means that there's something wrong. Your team is flawed.
Stafford was a leader for that category for years. Cutler was that connect with Stafford for that for years. Rivers, Romo, like these quarterbacks that, like, obviously never had the best teams. They were always making comebacks and winning games. And I honestly, as much as fun as it is, you don't want to see it week over week over week over week. You want to see it like maybe once in a while. But
True, but that's not an indictment on.
That's not. I'm not saying it is.
Indictment on the player. That's an indictment on the team.
No, yeah, I'm not saying I'm not saying that it's an indictment on Caleb. I'm saying like I think that that's great that he's doing that. It's great that he's clutch. But I want to see like a complete game from like him from top to bottom. That's basically it. I want to see a good game with good mechanics. I want to see a good game with, not having a cadence that isn't making people, jump offside or false starting. This is like the first time I think I saw like a good offensive, like a pre-snap, a clean pre-snap game. And so I was really, because they changed from saying green 18 or green 19 and then saying turbo set, because they weren't saying turbo set when they're going on go, and they changed that part of the cadence, which is really cool. So it's good that we're seeing like that type of improvement at that level, and I'm excited to see what happens now when like the schedule's getting hard. I'm glad that we were able to establish some things, go through the lumps, and now be ready for our gauntlet.
Yeah, turbo
when you think
set,
about the
shout
sixth
out
win,
Usher and Tupac. Those are my guys.
Oh, they're on the chat?
Are they? No, I'm just saying turbo set. That was the big conversation from this weekend.
No. I heard saying some weird things, but I'm talking about turbo set being the new go, like the hike for them. Like that was like a change. I don't think he says turbo set that often.
So the Bears won their 6th game, one more game than they won all of last season in only 10 weeks. The coach is legit. I think that is what we know about this team. The coach is legit. There has to be a ton of defensive overhaul this offseason, but the coach is legit. The upcoming schedule, it's actually kind of funny that we're playing the Vikings this week ahead of a gauntlet of a schedule, because we started the season playing the Vikings ahead of a gauntlet of a schedule at the time. And we're back to this must-win atmosphere against the Vikings. I think splitting the division is crucial in terms of making any kind of noise. And this is a team. I feel like even if they go 3-5 through this next stretch of 8 games, I think that's a successful season.
Yeah. I think it would be disappointing to the fact that you went 6-3 and then you finished 3-5. That's where the disappointment would lie. But
do you think it would be overall, a legitimate disappointment because this schedule is ridiculously tough?
It was ridiculously tough, but we got some easy wins. We got some gimmies out there.
No, I'm talking about the upcoming 8 weeks, going 3-5 in this stretch.
No, see, look, I think the vast majority of Bears fans, I don't want to say the vast majority, but a lot of Bears fans were like, "Hey, we may not make the playoffs at the beginning of the season," but when you smell that, when it comes close to you, when it's like within palm's reach, you tend to get a little crazy. Like even myself, I'm just like flipping back and forth, and I was like, man, I was happy with 7 to 9 wins, like not too long ago at the beginning of the season, and like I kind of want more now because we haven't seen the playoffs in a long time. So I think that's where the disappointment would be, like my personal disappointment, because my expectations had risen.
If they make the playoffs, though, do you feel like it's going to give you 2020 vibes, or they're just going to blown out by the first team that they play?
Yeah. We're not a playoff. We're really not a playoff team.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why
yeah.
I feel like making the playoffs isn't making or break the success during the season. I think overall it's
Yeah.
been a
Yeah.
successful season.
Yeah. Getting 9 wins, we all take that at the beginning of the season.
Yeah. Over in the NFC, we have the NFC North, we have the Lions, who lost a game against the Vikings last week.
Nice. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you
we
were
did.
there. Dill was
And
at
I
that
was
game.
in attendance, yeah.
He was at that game?
Yeah. I love it.
Oh, that's
And
a
it was
terrible
so
game.
it was so disappointing because the Lions were playing like another terrible game, which was like the story of the first half of our season now. Like we have had games where the offensive side has just not shown up at all. And then it feeds into the whole, did the Lions take a step back with John Morton? And like you officially say, yes they did. Because it seems like with the Vikings, like and the Chiefs, you have a very winnable games, and you blow it because the offensive coordinator's play calling, um, the offensive coordinator's play calling was probably the reason why you lose those games. But you know that being said,
Damn,
it's
wow, this is
Man.
crazy to hear. This
yeah,
is
Damn,
crazy to
didn't
hear.
we say that they would
Didn't
take a
somebody
step
say?
back? Are we stupid? Are we stupid?
yeah,
Or are we just
yeah,
making that stuff
yeah.
up in our
Definitely
brain?
stupid.
Shut up! You look
Yeah,
salty. I hate you.
you had you had like the one hit on it, right? But then the other thing is you guys got to eat a little bit of humble pie too, because when this past week when Dan Campbell took over the play calling sheet, things looked a little bit
My
too
guy.
good on that end.
My
um
guy. Come
and
on.
and,
They got
and
no
really
Jaden
speaking,
Daniels. Their team's on IR.
no,
They're
I
the
mean
oldest
that's
roster in the
completely
league.
no. I'm not saying that. And really, like I'm agreeing with you really about how if John Morton is in that game calling
He
as
never just
well,
agrees.
the
It's always
Lions
a butt.
probably do like score like 30 to 40 points too. Like I'm with you there that John Morton is basically like he's a good enough coordinator in which like he can take what the team is and give you those points. Um, more often than not, right? It's just that you're seeing that it's not as consistent as Ben when he was play calling. And I think that Dan Campbell's
Who would have freaking thought,
what
Nadeem?
and then
Golly.
hold on one second. Hold on a second. Let me get back. Let me get to my point. And then the thing is, like, now you guys got to eat a
Yeah,
little bit
get
of
to
humble
it.
pie too.
I
And that
ain't nothing.
When
You
Dan
eat it for
Campbell,
me.
hold on, when Dan Campbell took over the play calling, and you see that people are being used in more appropriate ways. You're going back to the strengths of the team. The play calling is a little bit more fluid. The sequencing makes a little bit more sense. You kind of just say, all right, this was Dan Campbell's team. This was Dan Campbell's offense. He's not the meathead. He's the architect. And in the presser that happened after, not after the game, but the day after, they kind of said, "Oh well, what's the deal with the play calling? Is it going to go back to John Morton? Are you gonna do it the rest of the way?" And he's like, "Well, you know what? I'm gonna take that. You know, that's
What you
something
doing,
that I
brother?
feel like I'm gonna do." And you know what's crazy is that he's like, well, you know what? This is kind of like with me and Ben in
Do it.
21.
Hold on.
And
Do it with the
that's
Hulk
what's
Hogan
crazy.
voice.
Hold on.
Do it with the Hulk Hogan voice.
And you know what, brother? You know what?
Because they're freaking me dead.
Dan Campbell was saying, hey, there were like basically Ben Johnson was their de facto coordinator at the end of 2021 when Aaron Glenn took a step back, and you kind of say, oh well,
Anthony Lynn.
this is not the same situation, right? I'm sorry, yeah, Anthony Lynn, and this is not the same situation. This is kind of when Ben was the de facto coordinator, and he was kind of learning from me. And by the time that we were mid 2022, I wasn't speaking, and Ben was calling my play. So he was likening it to that, where Dan Campbell is saying, "Hey, you know what? He's just got to learn like Ben learned from me." So I think little brother over there in Chicago, they gotta calm down a little bit. John Martin's gonna learn. It's okay.
Yeah.
Dan Campbell's our architect.
Johnson learned
It made-
like
it
8
made me-
games
it-
to be
it
a
made
good
me-
play
it
call,
made me
play
more-
designer.
It made
8
me more
games.
confident in the team than ever because at the end of the day, Dan Campbell's the architect. So eat that apple pie, baby. Eat that apple pie.
I can't, man. This guy needs the coke
Can we-
really
hold
badly.
on.
There's
Can we put
hashish
on
and
that?
that
Hold
on the pie.
Can we put on that producer? Can we put on that last chat right there?
He did.
Let's put that back on the screen. Oh, beautiful. The Lions went from first in scoring last year to second this year. How will I ever sleep? Again, you guys can kind of laugh and mock, but at the end of the day, you know who Big
I'm
Daddy
gonna
is.
laugh him up.
Yeah, you know
Big
who
Daddy. They
is.
know Big Daddy is. Maybe by
Yeah,
my
you know
by
who
a waist
Daddy
size.
You know what's wild?
You know who Big Daddy
The
is.
Bears have more total yards than the Lions.
That's totally fine when you're down in like barn burners against the Raiders and the Bengals. You're gonna get more yards, buddy. You're gonna get more
No.
yards when you have to go down.
How many
against
teams have you
Joe
guys? How many
Flacco.
teams have you guys blown out? We have the same freaking record. I'm sure we're playing the
Yeah,
same amount of
against
minutes.
lesser
This
against
guy is
lesser
disingenuous.
opponents.
You're
Against
disingenuous.
lesser opponents. Okay, is it? Are you?
We
What do you
played
mean? You
similar
played. You played
schedules.
the same schedule as us.
This guy, bro, I
Hold
wanna
on, hold on.
finger you.
Did we play the Raiders?
You haven't played the Raiders yet, but you've played
You played
other teams.
Not the Raiders. We're not
you
playing the
played
Raiders at all.
the
Actually,
Bengals.
Did we
You
play
played
the
the
Giants?
Browns.
hold on. Did we play the Giants?
You do play them. You will play them in a
but
couple
we
weeks.
have not yet, is what I'm saying, right? Like, you have games against the Saints. Are we going to play the Saints? No. Are we going to play the Raiders? No. We haven't played the Cowboys, abysmal defense. The Giants, who just got their coach fired. Pipe down, little buddy. Pipe
Courtesy
down.
of the Chicago
It's
Bears.
okay.
We've
It's
sent
okay.
all
We-
300 coaches.
We sent them home.
Your team
We are
is
the ones
so
that got
good
their coach
people
fired.
that people fire their coaches over losing to the Chicago Bears. You're the straw that breaks every camel's back. You guys are so poor that coaches have
That
to get
happened
fired
once.
when losing
This is
to
the
you.
only firing of a coach that happened after we lost.
You
and our
just
team
said
was
it. You were
2-8.
just saying it, buddy. You were just saying it. Like, yeah, the Chicago Bears getting
The past
coaches
3
on the hot
coaches,
seat.
we're talking about over like 15 years. What are you talking about?
Yes, you've been asked for majority of 15
No,
years.
we
Like, I don't
haven't.
know.
We 15
You guys
years ago,
have
we
been
were in the
fourth.
playoffs. We were in the
You
NFC
guys
championship
have
game.
been fourth. You
We're
guys
literally-
have been fourth
bro,
and third
get this-
place
Yo,
in
mute this-
8 of the last 10 years.
It happened
You
in
guys are in
2020
third or
when we
fourth
got rid
place.
of
This is
Joe
like
Judge.
the stat that you
Joe
bring
Judge.
up, but guess what, buddy? We got the
10
same record.
games.
We have the same,
Same
record.
record.
Hold
We
on,
have
can we
the
rewind
same
it a little
record.
bit? Let's
Same
rewind
record.
it a little bit.
And
Let's
we
rewind a
have
little bit.
we
Let's
have the
rewind
coach
a
you
little bit.
wish you had on
Let's
your team right
rewind.
now. We
I
literally
don't
have the
to.
coach you wish
Why
you
would
had
I
on your
wish I
team
need
right
it?
now.
I have Dan Campbell, the architect. The guy. Ben
He's not
learned
the
from.
architect.
Don't worry.
He's not the
He
architect.
is.
Anyways,
he is,
okay,
buddy.
so
Because Dan Campbell
let's
said
transition
like the
into
time when
the-
Ben was learning from me. Like
Oh
the guy
my
that Ben was
goodness.
learning from me.
That's
Yeah,
Dan
don't worry,
Campbell
baby.
saying that, like, hey guys, I'm not just a meathead. I'm kind of smart too. Fat ass.
let's transition into
Transition. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
let's
I
transition
can't wait till we
into
get a team.
the NFC. So let's do playoff predictions for the NFC.
Wait, can we talk about what happened right before we hopped on?
What, Jair?
Yeah, Jair's retired. He's stepping away from football, and he's leaving the
Eh.
Eagles now.
He was asked to begin with
He's
this
not
year. I mean, I
retiring.
think his
Though.
career's
He's
done.
contemplating retirement, and he's been asked for
Yeah.
like 3 years.
I know, but that's like the second Eagles player that has quit on the team. You don't think that there's any news to this?
Zadarius was like, yo, it's probably toxic in the locker room, and probably the vibes aren't good, so he probably left. And Jair's probably the same way. He's like, I don't want to
And
be
they're
part of
still
this.
not. I mean,
I've-
they got
I've
the
been
division
saying this
wrapped up.
over the
There's
last-
no
I've been
contention in
saying
that
this-
division.
I've been saying this over the last few weeks is that Nick Sirianni is an overrated coach, and that what was said about the Lions and Dan Campbell being coordinator dependent is actually what Sirianni is, and that like he seems to take
Yeah,
a step
we know
back
that.
when his coordinators aren't
But
there.
I don't think he's overrated. Do you think he's overrated?
2 Super Bowl
He's
appearances,
considered to
man.
be
It's
the
hard to
top
say.
5
overrated.
coach. Well, the thing is, he's got it's
No,
Top 5 coach?
You guys have said
No
it.
way.
By who?
Hold on,
Top
hold on a
5?
second.
I have
Why,
never
I
once in
can't-
my
I don't
life
have a
said Nick
poll.
Sirianni's a top 5.
We don't because we think alike. That's different. But other people do think.
You
this.
said you guys.
No, hold on.
No.
hold on.
I wasn't saying you
I
guys,
think
I'm
any-
saying
any like average NFL fan would be like, okay, Andy, Sean McVay, Shanahan,
AOC.
John Harbaugh. Like top 5 is crazy. Top 10 would be crazy too. I feel like.
Dan Campbell too, right?
Fuck that guy. Yeah, but he's top 6 or something like that.
Dan Campbell's probably
dude,
top 10.
I feel
No,
like
he for sure
I feel
is.
like he's definitely top 5, but
He's not top
that,
5.
Dan
Come
Campbell
on,
has
man.
the winningest record over the last 3
Dan Campbell's
seasons.
not top 5.
Who would you take out? Would you take out Harbaugh?
I'm taking
KOC.
Reed.
KOC.
Wait, who?
Reed, yeah.
You said
I'm taking
KOC.
Reed, KOC, McVay, Harbaugh.
You're not taking KOC.
Which Harbaugh, John or
You're
Jim?
not taking
Jim.
You're not taking any of the Harbaughs over him right now.
I'm
Yeah,
taking
I don't
Jim
know, I think
Harbaugh
any-
over Campbell every single day.
Come on,
Why?
man, stop it.
Are you kidding me?
Why would you?
You're taking
I'm
Dan
not-
Campbell over Jim Harbaugh?
Yeah.
He has brought a team out of poverty. You know that it's like
like
how the hell did he do it? Like that to me, it's like how did he motivate?
Jim Harbaugh, the guy that made us something out of Alex Smith, that took the 49ers to the Super Bowl, that took Michigan to
We're
the
talking
national
about
championship
a
and
decade
won.
ago.
Then we're talking about coming back into the NFL for a second stint, bringing the Chargers actually back into relevance for a team that is always choked.
It's a
And they
conversation.
are
I'm not saying
injury
Jim Harbaugh.
prone right now, and they're
Okay.
still winning.
He's like okay, fine. Let's just say he's top 5 to top 7. Is that fine? Can we agree to
I
that
think
in
he's
that
top.
range?
I think he's top
Wait, but how are
10,
you putting KOC
like
over
top
Dan Campbell? At the very least?
7-ish.
How are you?
KOC
KOC is just
KOC is a magician. KOC
Yeah,
made guys
KOC
out of
makes
Daniel
things happen.
Jones. KOC made guys out of Sam Darnold. KOC is a magician.
Well, Dan Campbell made guys out of.
Do
Jared Goff.
you? I mean, yeah. I think KOC
who, Dan Campbell made a guy out of what?
Jared Goff.
Sean McVay made Jared Goff.
No, Jared
Really?
Goff
Because
was an
Sean McVay
MVP
sent him
caliber
away.
quarterback in 2018.
And last year.
Jared
too,
Goff was an
sure.
MVP caliber quarterback
And
in
last year.
2018.
And last year, right?
Okay, sure, but he was that. It
Okay.
wasn't like
Okay.
he wasn't.
The fact of the matter
Dan
is,
Darnold
He was
and
he
Daniel
was thrown
Jones?
away.
Is
He was
Daniel
discarded
Jones
by the Rams.
right now? Is Daniel Jones going to be that guy if he doesn't touch KOC?
We don't know. That's a hypothetical. I can't tell you that.
No.
I know that KOC.
Come on, man.
Exactly.
Come
what
on.
the hell?
But then,
You're giving
hold on,
credit to
head
Dan Campbell
hold
for
on,
making
hold
a
on.
guy out of already an MVP caliber quarterback.
I think 100% that Kevin O'Connell is a great coach. I'm not saying otherwise. I'm saying that it's pretty interesting that Dan Campbell, who has the winningest record out of all of those coaches, who has a winning record against those coaches that you've listed in the last 3 years, is not in that list. I think it's funny. I just think it's funny.
he's talking about KOC as like a quarterback guru type thing, which is arguably the
100%.
most
I'm with
important
you
skill
there.
for a
I like
coach
that.
to have, and then a great play caller too. So I think I guess that's kind of where KOC's value lies. That he's just a quarterback guru.
Okay, but then you talk about KOC's results of the field in comparison, right? It's just not the same as those other. Even those other.
They
top
have a
five
shitty
coaches.
GM, man. They got a shitty GM. It's like what Ben
Sure,
Johnson's
but
gonna be.
then-
I mean,
Dealing with-
you give credit to Brad Holmes as the best GM in the league, which I think is fair because of what he's done. But then also you give credit to Dan Campbell for doing what Brad Holmes has done. That doesn't make sense. To me.
KOC's your top.
Brad
QB, right?
develops,
Let's put that up in the
drafts.
chat right there. KOC has no playoff wins.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fair.
All right. I mean,
That's fair.
let's just say this. Like, I get the quarterback guru thing. I get that 100%. I'm with you. I think that KOC's a great coach. We even talked about the coaching staff previously. I'm jealous of the Vikings coaching staff. They seem to nail it year over year. It looks good in the grand scheme of things. But then let's not forget what matters from a coach's perspective: wins. And if we're talking about wins, we're talking about playoff wins, big games. Dan Campbell's up there with your Andy Reid, your Sean McVay.
So Dan Campbell gets more credit for winning games than Nick Sirianni does for going to 2 Super Bowls and winning 1.
But
that
you
makes
see the
no
regression.
sense.
You see the
That makes
regression
no
when
sense.
you when he,
Damn.
No, it does. Hold on, it does.
No.
Because what happens when he
Because you're
loses
using
coordinators?
playoff wins.
Hold on.
You're
what
using
happens
first
when
of all
he
on
loses
your
coordinators?
own
Well, he
take.
got you. That's a
Your
good
own
point.
take. Your own
That's a
take
good
is
point.
Jalen Hurts is a garbage quarterback. Your own take is Jalen Hurts is a trash quarterback. Nick Sirianni took a trash quarterback to 2 Super Bowls and won one. And he has the playoff wins. He has the winning resume. He's the number 1 seed in the NFC right now.
With the best defense over the last 3 years, right? With the best offensive line over the last 3 years, and on top of that, he regresses every time he has a coordinator change.
I think everyone has issues with a coordinator change. I think that's common because it's new coordinator.
Not Andy Reid, not Sean McVay.
Andy Reid is the play caller. Sean McVay is a play caller.
What's the bar for
Dan Campbell just had a regression.
Wait, what's the regression with the play caller when the
John Morton he had to
okay, the Eagles are the first place in the NFC. The Eagles are actually the number 1 seed in the NFC. So you're giving credit to Dan Campbell for being number 1 in the NFC North, but you're not giving credit to Sirianni for being number 1 in the NFC overall. That makes no sense.
Which games this year looked impressive? Which games looked impressive?
It doesn't matter. You said yourself, winning matters. It doesn't matter how it's done.
It does
you said
matter,
for a coach, winning matters most.
When his coordinators change.
He does. He has 2 losses on the year. He has 2 losses on the year. He has less losses than the Lions.
Hard, right?
The Lions have regressed more with the coordinator change than the Eagles have this season. Look at the record. You said wins matter when coaching.
Okay.
When you're talking about coaching, wins matter.
That's a great I got you, man. This is a great I got you.
It doesn't matter.
It's a great I got you.
Hard game. Which game did they look good in? They are being talked about as a team.
You guys lost to the Chiefs. They beat the Chiefs, and you guys lost to the Chiefs.
They took 3 false starts on push tushes and a bad interception, a tipped interception at the 1-yard line to take it. That's how bad it is.
Are we going to discount every play then?
Are you discounting everything that goes against your argument? That's what I'm going to say. Like you said, Dan Campbell is top 5 because he wins games. You're the most winning team in the last 3 years. Well, guess what? We're not even talking about – we said Sirianni's not even top 10. But he's won a Super Bowl. He's gone to 2 Super Bowls and is the current number 1 seed in the NFC. Not the NFC North, not the NFC East. He is the current number 1 seed in the entire NFC. And if
I think
games matters, it doesn't matter you when
how impressive you look. Schedule gets hard. What happens?
I think the issue with Sirianni is that we see him in game and he struggles to make proper decisions, and that's kind of why we rank him very lowly. So I think talent essentially wins the game.
He can't get his team to get on the field, to not fight with each other. He can't get his coordinators to put his players in the
So we're talking about intangibles.
So they're winning.
We're talking about intangibles.
They terrible while they do it.
As a coach, he lacks intangibles, and it shows, and that's why I don't rank him that highly.
Leadership qualities.
Sirianni, that's an intangible.
In leadership
that is an intangible. You can't quantitate. That's not. You can't measure it.
That's fair.
So I'm saying I think the one thing that matters about coaches, which is leadership, of these intangibles, he does not possess those, and that's why he's not that high up for me, despite winning. I think he's not up there. But I think KOC, despite not winning in the playoffs, he has that leadership quality where he can talk to a quarterback, where he can get his quarterbacks to have alter egos and be dogs. Like he's like he has those types of things which ranks him higher for me. Yes, obviously. But I think that at the end of the day,
over Sirianni in a heartbeat.
Oh, I think anyone would.
Anyone would. I'm not saying Sirianni is better than Dan Campbell. I'm saying you cannot say that Dan Campbell deserves a top 5 spot due to winning because of
when he hasn't won the whole thing. Yeah,
he hasn't won the whole thing, and Sirianni has.
Discounting KOC is a big reason as to why like this argument happened, because it's like KOC hasn't won the playoffs, but Sirianni hasn't.
But you guys are making me think that you guys are making it seem like I'm saying that KOC is not like a good coach. I never said that he's not a good coach. We're talking about top 5, and I don't even think that Sirianni is closer to the top 5. I think he's closer to the bottom 10 there, not bottom 10 of the NFL.
That's crazy.
The 10 mark.
Oh, the 10 mark.
Okay. I would say that he's like 11.
I think he's probably like 12, 13. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
And I'm there with you, right? I'm just saying that like And I don't even care. Even if you were to say, "Hey, I prefer KOC," I don't even like really say. I won't say, "Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll move on." The Sirianni thing gets me messed up because it shows that his team's a mess. Every year he's a mess. It gets crazy every single year that they kind of just
They're
say,
not
"Yeah,
like
AJ Brown's reading a
that's
book on
not
the
true.
sideline. He might get traded away."
But
We
they
got
won a Super Bowl.
we got teams retiring from the team rather than playing like veteran players who could produce that they don't want to play on the Eagles. They had Brandon Graham come out of retirement because they're like, we are out of options. We got to do something to field the team. And I just think that Sirianni's the reason why the thing isn't as consistent. It should be consistent. The Eagles have a great defense. They have great offensive line. They just have the quarterback problem, really. And you can't get your team to perform consistently.
I think the
It
regression from
boggles
their
my mind.
DBs was going to happen. I think the regression from their DBs was going to happen because they played
Their
like
defensive
out of
line,
the.
the regression from the defensive
their
line
defense.
is
Yeah, they
Well,
lost
their defensive
Sweat,
line is
they
a
lost
different
Huff,
defensive
they lost a
line,
lot of
though.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost a lot of
They
folks. So it's
miss
not the
Milton
same.
Williams like crazy. They miss
Yeah.
Milton Williams' presence like
Yeah.
crazy. Jalen
Yeah,
Carter has
They
not
lost a
stepped up
lot.
to be that guy that we thought
Yeah.
he was going to be. And they lost a lot.
Milton Williams.
Anyways,
he's making a big difference out in
Yeah, Jalen
in
Phillips,
England, too. Yeah.
But yeah, I think I mean, Sirianni's not to me he's not a top 5, top 7 head coach, but that's whatever. Who cares? He's won a title.
I don't think people think I've never seen Sirianni get ranked that high, like a top 5, top 7.
Never. Me either. It's news to me.
I've never seen that. So let's talk about the NFC playoff picture. Eagles are in first at 7-2. Seahawks are at 7-2 as well. The Lions are at 6-3. They're third. The Buccaneers are at 6-3. The Rams are at 7-2 and fifth. The Bears in sixth. The Packers in seventh. The 49ers are 6-4. The Panthers are 5-5. And the Vikings are 4-5.
Do you want me to bring it up on the screen
Cowboys
here?
who made splashes at the trade deadline. Who do you guys think is making the playoffs?
Hold on, let me bring this up on the screen here.
Bucks for sure, because I think the Panthers are getting terrible quarterback play out of Bryce, despite Bryce, having some good moments. I think you gotta start considering moving on from him if you want to be a serious team. Bucks don't have anybody to mess with them, so they're in. I don't think the
Wait,
Eagles
hold
anyone
on
to
a
mess
second.
with
Hold on,
them.
the Panthers are 5-5. They're not that far off.
Yeah, I know, but like
They're two
that
games.
team is starting. I feel like they're starting to now take a downturn. Like I don't think they're going to
They have
be a
impressive wins.
plus
No,
5
they
on
beat
team.
the Cowboys.
I
They
don't-
beat the Packers.
I don't know what's going on with the Panthers.
The Packers, the
Week over week, you can't explain what's going on with the Panthers. I can't. I don't understand it.
they're just
they
not
go out, they
consistent
beat the
enough
Packers.
on offense.
They lose to the Saints. Like they don't deserve to make the playoffs by all means.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't think they will. I don't
terrible.
think they're going to challenge the Bucks for the division, if anything. But yeah, I think the Eagles are a lock. Obviously, the Eagles, the Bucks are a lock. Who else is up there? The Seahawks. Ooh, I think the Rams take the division, but the Seahawks are freaking really good.
I think the
Dude,
That's
Seahawks
gonna be
are
a fun
locked.
matchup.
Dude.
Over the Rams?
Seahawks tonight.
I think the Seahawks and the Rams are locks tonight.
Yeah, I think so.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah,
No, not
Seahawks and
tonight.
Rams
I'm
are
sorry,
locks. Yeah,
on Sunday, yeah. Rams
Yeah,
and
that's
Seahawks
gonna
are
be-
going at it, and it's basically
it's
for
gonna
be
a
the
game.
first seed.
So okay, we got
That's
5
crazy.
because I think obviously the Lions are making the playoffs.
So
The
those
Packers,
top five,
man,
think,
I
are
don't
getting them
know.
for sure.
I don't think the
I mean,
Packers look that confident anymore.
And
This
the
looks a little
Niners
shaky for them.
are so injured. They have so many injuries, which they didn't address during like the trade
Okay, hold
deadline.
on.
Honestly, dude, the Bears have a good chance with the way it's shaking out. Maybe the Niners
Hold on,
jump
okay.
in.
The Niners don't have Brock Purdy still. We don't know how
Yeah.
they're gonna look. They're
No
playing a
Ayuk.
fourth place schedule, right?
Yeah.
You got the Panthers. I don't know what's gonna happen with them. I can't predict them. The Vikings look like frauds. The Cowboys, they
Too
made
far
moves
out.
at the deadline.
They're too far out. They got 3 wins. They're not
They have the
anything
tie
special.
too. They have the tie too.
Yeah, but that means they'd have to win 6 games of their next what? Is
Yeah,
that
the
8?
Niners
6 of their
have
next 8?
The Niners have the Cardinals, Panthers, Browns, Titans.
Oh, they got a really easy ass schedule. So
They got
and then
four easy games, and then the Colts,
Niners?
Bears, and Seahawks. Yeah.
So I think week 17 might decide it for them between them and the Bears. And then I think that's
I
kind
think
of what
we
Are
have
you
a
we're
guys
great shot
playing
to
each
make the
other?
playoffs. Yeah.
Oh, so
because
you
this
guys need that week 18
What's with
game
the?
against
What
them.
did the Vikings look like
yeah
against the Ravens?
They
bad.
looked terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, poor.
Why?
Their defense keeps them afloat, and JJ's looking like he
Yeah.
can't do the simple things.
JJ's doing like stupid shit, like throwing wide open interceptions to like not even his receivers. He's throwing it to the
Yeah,
opposite team.
arm punts
Yeah.
for no reason, and he can't. He can do I think the easy
So,
stuff, but having a hard time stringing together a whole drive even.
so we're here. Are we picking the Bears as a playoff team here?
Man, it's like
The
coin
Bears or
flip for the
Niners.
Niners and
I think
Bears.
this
Yeah.
might remain similar or the same, but the Bears or Niners might
Yeah.
kind of battle
So you
it
Damn,
think
out.
the
it would.
Niners replace the Packers?
Yeah. No, I think the Bears would be in the 7th seed. I don't think we're. I don't
Yeah,
think we're
but
like
do you think the Niners replace the Packers? Or the
No, I
Packers?
think they would. I think they would replace the Bears if anything. I think the Bears are going to be fighting for the 7th spot.
The Packers
I
have
don't
the
think.
Giants,
Wait, no, but the
Vikings,
Bears and hold on, the
Lions,
Bears and Packers go
Bears,
at it twice.
Broncos.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
to win one of those, obviously. But
The
I
Packers have
still
to play
think
the Broncos, Lions, and the Ravens and Vikings twice. That's not easy.
Vikings. I don't think that it's not easy either. Oh, they got a tough schedule too. Shit. Do they play the Lions again? Right? Yeah, they play
Yeah.
the Lions again, right?
Yeah.
Who knows, man? It's gonna be between those 3 teams because I don't see anyone else in the NFC coming out. There's no one
Bears,
strong
Packers,
enough.
49ers could be jockeying for those last.
Don't
Yeah.
count out the Vikings yet. I mean, I haven't watched them recently,
Yeah.
but like I said,
No,
Carlos is a
Uh,
top 5
their
coach.
offense looks pretty bad.
They look pretty bad.
No, I think
Um,
it's
On the
because of
AFC
JJ.
side, remember what we said in the preseason? The Broncos are going to take the AFC West. And look
What's
at
their
it,
record right
they're
now?
Looks
at
8
more
and
the
and more
2.
top.
like it's happening. 8-2, yeah.
Where's the Chiefs right now? What, 6 and 3?
They play such
5 and
gross
4.
games.
5 and
5
4.
and 4.
Uh,
5 and 4.
Dude, the Broncos are so lucky. They have a great offensive line and a great defense, literally shielding Bo Nix from all the crappy quarterback
Dude,
play. I really
bad.
thought.
He's so
You
bad.
know what's crazy is that the Jaguars are probably gonna fall out, and you've got the Chiefs and the Ravens and the Bengals probably making a run for number 7.
Well, Joe Burrow's
We
back
might
in
have a
practice too.
crazy, we might have a crazy finish to the AFC
Yeah.
playoffs. Chiefs
Damn.
And the
Bengals.
Texans.
The Chiefs are on the
three
bubble.
QBs
Wild. I think
the
I think the
Texans
Ravens win the
don't
division.
look good.
The Ravens win the Ravens win the division. Chiefs get like the 7th seed or like the 6th seed or whatever.
And Steelers are out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the Bills
Steelers have looked
will
terrible
end
the
up
last
winning the
2 weeks.
division.
Yeah.
Bills end up winning the division, and then the Pats go to the wild card spot. But I think the Chiefs they're in the playoffs. You can't have a playoffs without Patrick Mahomes.
That would be wild.
The ratings would be terrible.
I think that they'll be the fix.
I'm
will be
kind of
in
rooting
for
for
sure.
that.
Yeah, you got to have
Fix will be
Patrick
in.
Mahomes.
The fix will
It'd be
be
cool
in.
to see him
They
the 7th
want
seed and like
Mahomes
going at everybody. And it
I
honestly
truly
Would it be
think
advantageous?
that would be so exciting for the NFL. They want it to happen that the Chiefs come in on the bubble. 3 teams from the AFC West, and then you have, funnily enough, the Bills in 6th place. And it doesn't look
The
like they're
Bills
going to
and
catch the Patriots.
Chiefs. The Bills and Chiefs being outside the division as division winners is the wildest thing. Even the Ravens, shit, forget that too. The Colts surprising everybody at 1. No one thought that they would unseat the Texans, but the Texans are trash. Damn, dude, this is like a bunch of no names if you think about it. Like the big 4 quarterbacks. I mean, Josh
Daniel
is there. I
Jones,
mean,
Bo Nix,
Bo Nix, Drake
May,
May making a name for himself. Aaron Rodgers, washed ass, but he's going
Trevor
to be out of
Lawrence
there.
Well,
currently.
think about the current MVP rankings right now, right? Like the top guys are Drake May and Matt Stafford.
Drake May, and Sam
Stafford
Darnold,
if Stafford should win it. Stafford is playing out of his mind
Stafford
at age
has been
37.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
He's better than he's clearly
incredible.
better than Darnold.
Yeah.
Whoever
for
wins
sure.
the
He's
1
got
seed in
a
the NFC will win
20-0
the MVP.
Beating the interception ratio in the last few weeks. 20 to
He's been lights
nothing.
out. Legit, man. Sean
Ridiculous.
McVay is
Whoever
so
wins
good.
the 1 seed out in the NFC, I think will get the MVP.
Yeah, because I can't see unless Jonathan Taylor has like a 2,000-yard, 20+ touchdown season. I can't see him.
He's
winning
great,
with
but
the
he's just not
yeah,
even like amongst all-time running back like
yeah.
stats and seasons. He's kind of at the top.
What's his
He's
average
not
yards
doing
per
anything.
carry?
Honestly, it feels like
It's
he's the
nothing
only
crazy.
running
It's
back that's
five,
really shining this
7.
year.
Yeah, everyone else is taking a step back really for some weird reason.
Like Bijan hasn't
Like
done much. CMC
Bijan's
hasn't
still
done
good.
much.
Oh no, Bijan's still
They're
good.
still good for
CMC's
sure,
still
but, like-
solid. CMC is still putting up numbers, man.
But he's not as efficient.
Because they're like losing. They're not like it looks different because he's catching a lot of balls like late in games, and that's kind of what is
Yeah, but
propping
he's
his
not
stats
putting
up a bit.
rushing yards up.
Yeah, he's getting the reception.
No,
so.
he is. What are you talking about? No,
And-
he is.
What is he? What's his? Go to the rushing stats.
Hold on.
He only has like 600 rushing yards.
Yeah, but like that's
I mean,
up there
that's-
in the top 5.
That's that. I guess that's
I mean,
the team's point that
600
there's not a lot
yards
of
isn't even.
guys.
You're not average. What I'm saying is you're not averaging like
Yeah,
historic
675
seasons that we've
yards a
seen
game.
of like 100 yards per game. Like JT's at 1,100 yards. James Cook is at 920 yards. Rico
James
but
Cook's
look at
Dowdle
the attempts.
is
Look
the
at the
third
attempts,
place
though.
guy at 788 yards.
Yeah, but
Man,
look at
telling
the
me
attempts.
there's
Jonathan
a
Taylor's gonna exceed
100 There's
300.
a 400-yard gap between 1 and 3.
Bro, hold on.
But
So
look at
wait,
the attempts.
what's the pace?
Look at the attempts.
What's the
That's the
what's
big
the pace
thing.
for Jonathan Taylor? Is he on pace for 2,000 yards? Seems like he is. If he gets 2,000 yards and 25 touchdowns, he's the MVP of the league.
Bro, NFL stats
I don't think
suck,
so.
bro. I'm sorry. Hold on a second.
Dude, at 25 touchdowns and 2,000 yards, that is one of the greatest rushing seasons ever. That's like that. You have to give him the MVP.
No, I'm saying like I don't think
Go.
he's on
Okay, here we
pace
go.
for 1,900 yards and
Look.
24 touchdowns.
He's averaging
120 yards a game.
yeah,
Yeah, 120 yards a game.
Yeah.
His yard per average is honestly not elite for like that type of season. Like 6.3, 6.5 is great. But if he gets to 2,000 yards and 20+ touchdowns, book it. He's the MVP. That is
Look.
one of the wildest.
Look.
The
We
wild.
got. Where is this?
Yeah, 120
6.0.
yards.
6 yards per attempt. And who's up there?
All
with
yards
them?
games
Jackson
113.
James Cook. James Cook is just as efficient, if not slightly a little bit low. Devon Achane, Jahmyr Gibbs, Travion just broke out, but obviously
I wish
he's not
we
going
had,
to be
like,
up there.
I wish we had like historic stats per this time in the year.
Like,
They
what do
do
you mean?
on
Like,
Pro
how?
Football Reference. You can do that, but the problem is that you have to buy into their system there. But that being said,
Damn.
you've got James Cook, who's kind of nipping at his boots, like this.
But it does. I mean, it seems like, and that's 200 yards.
Yeah, I mean,
How many
like,
games is it?
I'm just
Is
saying.
it Colts got?
He's also one game behind.
It just seems like there's not a lot of top running backs this year.
No, I agree.
Like, we're
but
not
I'm just
seeing
saying, like,
high
if you're talking
efficiency
about
from the
like
running back position.
MVP, I think that this guy's a clear top of the leaderboard
Food chain,
there.
yeah.
But I mean, I'm okay with giving Jonathan Taylor Offensive Player of the Year. I mean, it's been great. It's been
Yeah,
great.
Oh,
Him or
yeah, yeah.
JSN? JSN deserves off. Like,
JSN's
also
killing it,
is
too.
yeah.
The thing is, I feel
but-
like the Colts offense runs through Jonathan Taylor, and it's not really Daniel Jones, right? So that's why I would give it to Jonathan Taylor over.
And Daniel Jones has been coming back down to earth the past couple games too. So despite that, they're still winning. I think they lost last week, but they won this past week.
Yeah.
So yeah, his pace is for 1,900 yards. He's only 5 touchdowns away from 20 touchdowns, like rushing touchdowns. That's not even counting like the receiving touchdowns. If he gets 20+ rushing touchdowns, we're talking about a historic like running back season. That is something that should be considered heavily.
Let's talk about scrimmage yards here. CMC is right at his heels though, 13-18.
Damn. Okay, so he has to like gain some
You know what I'm saying?
ground from him.
Like, I mean, like he's great, but CMC is still doing his thing. Bijan is still there.
He's top 6 in receiving.
1,046. And then Devon Achane.
CMC's top
It's like-
6 in receiving.
That's crazy. 17 touchdowns total. Man, that's a monster season. Dude, okay, 2,000 yards for me. It's 2,000 yards, 20 plus touchdowns. He's the MVP. There's no other way around it. How many times have people
Josh
rushed for
Jacobs
2,000
might be
yards?
MVP too.
There hasn't been a lot of folks that ran
Maybe like
2,000
five or
yards.
six.
Eric
5,000 yard
Dickerson,
rusher.
CJ2K, Derrick Henry. I think Saquon hit 2,000 last year.
Barry.
I got close to it. Jamal Lewis,
Yeah,
and
there's
then I'm forgetting. Yeah, it's a
1,
very small
2,
list, man.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh,
8.
AP, right. Yeah, dude. And outside of Saquon and Derrick Henry, I think even CJ2K wasn't the MVP that year either. Okay, never mind.
Nope.
Damn.
But AP was doing it on his own back. They had Christian Ponder.
Yeah. They had nothing. Yeah, they had nothing.
Yeah.
Damn.
The goat. The goat.
Oh. Then I guess offensive player of the year is his.
Let's
It's okay.
talk
Blanc is Stafford
about
anyway.
week 11.
Do we have any of like the rankings as to who's winning? I think I'm winning clearly, but we've like kind of lost count.
Nadeem's got to go back and add
Did
up
you
all
guys-
the stuff from the previous weeks.
You guys didn't do anything?
No, we did do the numbers.
We did the picks.
Yeah, you did the picks. You didn't do the recounts of your picks, I'm guessing.
Because you didn't do the last one before you left, and so we didn't have any numbers.
Did you do the ones that I was gone?
Yeah, we did the ones that
Yeah.
when you were gone, but we didn't. But
So
before
give me
you
the
had
numbers
left,
from the ones that you were gone. Or from when I was gone.
We didn't check that. We'll have to do it offline.
Okay. What the hell?
I mean, we did it on camera. So
Yeah, we're out. Yeah,
I get
we did it on camera.
thank
for
you.
sure.
So now you're saying I have to go through the old
We'll help.
videos
We'll help.
and pick them up.
No, but you know what? We flew through our predictions. We were like doing them within 5 minutes. It's not gonna be that hard.
All right, Cello, let's go.
Okay. So let's kick off the predictions for week 11.
And then we play the game.
We have a game.
It's time to play the game. Oh, you know, speaking of wrestling, I don't know if you guys know. Do you guys know who the CM Punk guy is?
yeah, best in the world.
No, the CM Punk guy. Like when CM Punk returned when he came back to the WWE, there was a guy that he like hugged in the crowd. Yeah.
He goes to Huda.
He goes to my gym.
Oh no way! Yeah, I see him
Yes,
out on
I've worked out
Fridays.
with him a couple times.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's Palestinian.
Yeah, he goes to Huda.
It was wild.
I see him at Juma like pretty often.
And he's like shredded now. He like lost like
Oh really?
100 something pounds. Yeah.
He was a big fat dude before.
Dude, and he was
All
like
right,
all up
there's-
on him. Interesting.
Yeah.
I just Googled it. This is hilarious.
Are you watching it?
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever been watching it.
Yeah, literally.
Chicago.
I see him almost every day. Thursday night football. We've got the Jets
God.
and the Patriots.
Barn burner. All right, Patriots.
Patriots. Yeah, that's easy.
Patriots easy.
Oh my
Commanders
God!
and
What are they doing to the
Dolphins
Spaniards?
in Madrid. Yikes.
This is the game that went to Spain. Oh my gosh!
I feel bad for them.
Damn.
Dolphins.
Yeah, Dolphins. I mean, it'll be closer. Mariota versus Tua Tagovailoa.
Tug.
Tagovailoa.
No, the Commanders'
You
defense
know
is
what?
god awful.
Tua Tagovailoa. So which Harry Bradshaw his name? I didn't choose. I'm gonna go with the Dolphins.
Okay.
Panthers, Falcons.
God, I did not think this record was gonna be. I thought it'd be flip flop.
Atlanta needs a win,
Panthers-
right?
Wait, did we miss a game? Come on, go up.
No, we didn't. We
Did we
didn't.
miss a game?
No.
No.
Oh, interesting. It's listed different. My bad.
I think I'm gonna go Falcons. They need to win.
Saying I'm gonna go Falcons, yeah, because they need to win also. But Jesus, the Panthers look terrible.
And
Yeah.
the
I'm
Panthers
gonna
don't
go
win when you
Falcons.
expect them to win.
The last time they played, the
You expect
Falcons
them to
couldn't
lose.
get past the 30-yard.
Yeah.
This is a 30-0. Also revenge season. Revenge. 30-0.
Damn, Buccaneers Bills looks really effing good.
What happened with the
Wait,
Buccaneers? What's been going on with the Buccaneers?
They just
Uh,
got outplayed by the Patriots. That one was
That was a
there
good
was a
game.
bye week in the middle, and then they came out and it was just the Patriots kind of just pulling one out at the end.
They let Travion run
Buccaneers were
all
too
over
injured.
them.
Yeah,
Travion ran all over them. It's not like
So
Drake
who
May had
did
a
you
great
pick
game.
in this game?
I didn't pick. I don't know which one. I'll say the Falcons. I think they'll do something.
All right, Buccaneers, Bills.
I think the Bills take this one.
The Bills also don't look great either.
Defensively, they
This
look
one's-
like
I'm
a
gonna go the Bucks
liability.
just
Big show.
because my heart, you know.
I would say the Bills just because the Buccaneers can afford to lose. So I'm gonna go Bills.
And
I think
Adil,
no. I
you
just
want
think
Bills?
the Bucks are too injured. Yeah, Bills.
Chargers, Jaguars. This is a sneaky one.
Duval.
I don't know what's
Um,
going on here.
The Jaguars.
This is
a
coast to coast,
stupid
Dill.
game.
It's coast to coast.
Yeah, but the Jags
Coast
are
to
also
coast.
No Travis Hunter. I don't think that
not
mattered
like he's making a
anyways.
difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jacoby
Um,
Myers.
What happened last week with them?
Jacoby Myers, what?
The nothing. I'm just saying they got Jacoby Myers. The
did?
Jaguars lost. The Jaguars did.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
at the trade
Because
deadline.
they led the
you
league
were
in
here for
drops in the middle.
that. The Jaguars just had that embarrassing implosion against the Texans.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna choose the Duval over Jim Harbaugh, so I'm giving the Chargers.
I will also go Chargers.
I
Duval.
think I'm gonna go with the Jaguars here.
Loki, the Chargers would be doing themselves a disservice by winning.
Why?
Why do you say that?
Because if the Jaguars win, that keeps the Chiefs out of the playoffs.
Come on.
I'm just
That's
a Mets
like
guy. I'm
this-
just doing the
There's
math.
like 8 games left. Yeah.
I'm just doing the maths.
Okay. Anyways, that's really bad.
I
math.
think
If
I think the
Bears
Jags
win
will
this
get that
game,
one.
I think. All right. If the Bears win this game, I think it's a open the door to a potential playoff spot.
Yeah, for sure. But it's a tough game. Despite
Brian Flores.
JJ McCarthy looking terrible. Shoot, man. Like this is a must win, and so I'm gonna go Bears just because of maintaining that lead in the division against division, I guess, if you will.
I think the problem is that I don't know how the Bears are gonna look against a good defense.
I don't think they're a good defense. They're better
Yeah, they're
than
not
most,
even
but
that
they're also
good.
like average. Yeah.
It's just a lot of havoc at the defensive line,
Yeah.
and I know Caleb struggles with the batted balls. That's
Yeah.
the only reason why I think.
But Jonathan Grenard is not playing. He's gonna miss the week. It's a big loss.
I think yeah. I am gonna go. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go with the Vikings again. And that's not to like dog on the Bears. I just think that the Vikings run game will carry them in this game.
All right.
I mean, they're favorites by 2.5 points, so Vegas knows something.
The Packers and the Giants. This is the proverbial head coach first game. Mike Kafka wins, but Jackson Dart is still in question for Week 11.
I mean, he
With
got
that
knocked out with a concussion. So how is he playing next week? Or he has? I don't think he has a chance to play next week.
No,
His status is
true. It
uncertain,
depends on how bad.
according to latest
Depends on how bad the
reports.
concussion is.
I'm gonna go Packers. Despite that, the Packers lose to the Giants. That is.
Yeah, I don't see that happening. I think the Packers take it.
Yeah. Packers need a
Is
good win.
Matt LaFleur on the hot seat if the Packers
He
win?
shouldn't be, but the fans are calling for his name, which is crazy because they don't understand they have a
That's
good head
crazy.
coach.
Yeah, it's actually crazy.
Yeah. Bengals
So
Steelers.
all Packers, Bengals, Steelers.
Is Joey B coming back?
No, he's coming back in like Thanksgiving.
But he's practicing.
Yeah,
They
but
just
he's
opened the
practicing.
window for
That's
him.
it. Yeah.
Joe
I would say the Steelers get
Flacco.
this one.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
say
go
Bengals.
Bengals. Ooh,
Wow.
Jinx. I think Joe Flacco can
this
beat
could
a
be
Steelers
this
team.
could be this could be a season-ending loss for the Steelers.
Yeah.
If they
Yeah,
lose
I'm
this one,
rooting.
they're
I'm rooting for the
finally comes
Bengals
out
because
of it.
I'd love to see Joe Burrow get back into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm rooting for the Bengals.
Texans at Titans. This is the comeback tour for the Texans, I think.
Yeah, I think CJ Stroud comes back to this game as well too. So I'm gonna go Texans as well.
Texans. They just got a great defense.
Cards and 49ers. Man, now that Kyler's not playing, I might lean towards the Cards.
The 49ers are extremely injured. That's
I think Pearsall comes back next week. I think damn, yeah, their defensive line is awful now. They got nobody. That one's tougher than I'd
I
like
think
to
the
think.
Cards just take it. They won by a field goal. 49ers won by the field goal last time. I think the Cards
The
take
Cardinals'
it.
defense
More
is
consistent play.
actually pretty good. Their defense is pretty
No matter
good.
what
Also
happened
the
last week, their
Cardinals.
defense is pretty good.
Yeah, and Jacoby Brissett has them playing well. Yeah, I'm with the Cardinals
Yeah.
too.
Seahawks Rams game of the week.
Ooh, this would be
Man.
so much fun. But Rams, I just
I'm
because I
gonna
want
go
to see Stafford
Rams.
win. Yeah, I
Yeah,
want to
I'm
see
gonna go
Stafford win.
Rams.
Never thought I'd hear those words coming out of your mouth.
I want to see him win an MVP. I like Stafford. He's fun to watch.
Dude, I don't
Dill,
know. The Seahawks defense
there's a lot of
is
games this week.
so legit.
Yeah. There's only like a few that aren't on Monday night or on bye. I think there's like 2 or 3 teams maybe.
That are on by.
Dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
Is it 2?
It's got to be 2, right? Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games. 15 games.
Yeah, 2 teams on bye. That's wild.
I think that the Seahawks take this one.
Ooh, Adel goes
Against the
against this
grain.
guy.
No, the problem is that I think that Seahawks have looked so good, and the Seahawks defense has looked good in every game.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know that if anyone could tear him apart, it would be Stafford. But then also, like, are we just gonna assume that the Seahawks offense is also gonna fall apart too? I just don't buy it. I think that the Seahawks are just a bit more balanced. A bit more balanced.
Yeah. But I think the
The
quarterback.
Rams win
Ravens,
off the back of
Browns?
Stafford.
Did you
Yeah.
Ravens are all going Ravens, right?
We should all be
Yeah.
good with Ravens. I hope so.
Mm.
Chiefs, Broncos. Give me
The Chiefs.
Denver.
Really?
I think this is Denver's
Alright.
statement win on the season.
No,
You know
Chiefs
what's
win this
crazy?
one.
Dude, looking back at this week here, right? I'm looking at Bengals, Steelers, 49ers, Cardinals, Rams, Seahawks, Chiefs, Broncos, Lions, Eagles. In a perfect world where everyone was healthy, these would be barn burners. Oh, and Bucks, Bills. Those would all
No.
be like, what a crazy weekend of football. And I can't believe that we were robbed of that.
Yeah,
with
this
those
is a great week.
Yeah.
This is like one of the better scheduling
Better
weeks of the whole
lineups.
season.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lions,
Uh,
The schedule's
Eagles.
been. Oh wait, Adel, who'd you go with?
I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
Wow. What
Ooh.
pussies.
The Broncos defense is too nasty. Like they're so good
What do you mean?
that they're
The
protecting
fucking
Bo
safe
Nix.
pick is the Chiefs.
The safe
What?
pick is the Chiefs? No, it's
Yeah,
not.
the safe pick is the Chiefs. What are you talking about?
No, it's not.
Are the Broncos
The
favored in this
Broncos-
game?
They absolutely are. Probably like 4.5. I bet you it's 4.5. Bet it. I bet it's 4.5.
Chill, relax, guy. 4.5. Bet.
Is it 4.5?
I don't know. How do you look that up?
3.5. The Chiefs are favorites.
The Chiefs are favorites on the
Yeah,
road?
I told you.
Get
Kidding
outta
me?
here.
Stupid.
Get out of here. There's no way against an
Want me to
8-2 team
prove
at
it to you?
home. Yeah, I want to see. I don't believe that for a damn second. That's crazy.
Crazy work. Yeah,
Damn.
I think the Broncos blow them out. I think they win by like 13 points. Like it won't be close.
Well, when were these odds
Chiefs and
set?
Broncos.
Minus
KC.
No, he's
34.
right.
minus
This is
3.
the most
Wow.
recent. But we're also on Tuesday. Lines could change.
Dude,
Sure, but, like,
minus 3.5
They do
is
change after the-
crazy. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked by seeing that. Anyways, whatever. That's good. Good for the Chiefs. Lions, Eagles.
Oh yeah, the Lions.
Has to be the Lions,
When
right?
you were scratching, we got all that every single stroke.
Actually, no. I think the
really?
Eagles are going to find a way. The Eagles always find a way to win these games. Like, even when they look like crap, like they did on Monday night, they still found a way to win that game.
The reason why I'm confident in the Lions winning is because they looked like crap. Is that like I just don't see it happening? Not against like you're gonna have to go against a much better offense than the Lions, and they pretty much were
Like the
getting
Eagles
lucky
look
when
pretty
Jordan Love's poor play.
discombobulated. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Eagles on
They-
offense.
They just don't look like the same team. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless it's a Saquon showout game, but the Lions defense is pretty good from what I believe.
From what you see.
I don't watch you guys that often, but I think from the DVOA, I think you guys are top 10 or top 5 or something like that.
Nice.
I don't want to root
Alright,
for the
baby.
Eagles, and I don't want to root for the Lions. God,
No. It's okay, Baba. No.
Let's go Eagles.
All right.
Yeah.
And then the last
Let's
game,
go.
this is
Let's
doing
go,
it for the
Nine.
Cowboys, right?
Yeah, Cowboys.
Yeah.
I mean, this might be closer than we all think, but I think I'm going to go Cowboys just because.
All right. So that's that. Our last
Time
segment
for the
today is a
game.
fun little game that I put together. It's called Pass the Ball. Basically, I'm going to give you guys a category, and you have to go back and forth. You have 3 seconds to answer the question, and you pass the ball. So you'll name somebody in that category. And whoever can't name it loses the round.
Okay.
I'm not sharp right now.
So we'll start very, very easy. Very easy. And I'll say quarterbacks.
Tom Brady.
Oh, we just start naming. That's it. We're just going back and forth.
Yeah,
no
you
matter
just
what?
start naming. You just go back and forth.
All right. Peyton Manning,
Aaron Rodgers.
Drew Brees,
Stafford.
Rodgers.
I already said Rodgers.
Did I lose? All right, I lost.
Yeah, you lost.
That's it, right?
Okay.
Okay, obviously it's going to be a little more difficult.
Challenging going forward. Okay.
Name me, as we are an NFC North podcast. Name me current NFC North wide receivers.
Justin Jefferson.
Jalen Naylor,
Yeah, I'm on St. Brown.
Jordan Addison,
Alameda Zacchaeus.
Jameson Williams,
Romeo Dobbs.
Roma Dunze,
Christian Watson.
Matthew Golden,
Dontavian Wicks.
Khalif Raymond.
That was like 3 seconds. Anyways, let me go. What's his name? Ty Felton.
Isaac Tesla.
Luther Burden.
Jaden Reed.
DJ Moore.
Shoot. Bust for me. I don't know.
Point for velocity.
Did we get all the receivers? I think. We must have.
No. We missed some Packers receivers and stuff like that. We missed one.
Romeo Dobbs,
Malik
Watson,
Heath.
Jaden Reed.
You missed
Bo Melton.
Bo Melton. Because that's how
Jade Walker.
I don't know who they play. I don't even know who they play for.
Packers.
Who he played for?
Packers. All right.
Packers.
Packers.
Next one. This one's actually fun because there's only a limited number of names that you can actually say. We talked a lot about the Matt Stafford trade, right, in the group chat. We've talked so many times about this trade. There's also a big trade that the Bears made with the number 1 overall pick. Name me all the players that the Bears and Lions received from those 2 trades.
Ifeadi Melifonwu.
Oh wow, good pull. DJ Moore.
Darnell Wright.
Sam Laporta.
Yeah, it was Stanford, Florida. Let's go. Javon Dexter.
No.
No.
wrong.
Tyreek Stevenson.
Wrong.
Oh shit. Oh damn. Because I saw the graphics for that Stafford trade and I was like, I know this on the top of my head. Oh god, we got cocky.
You had Caleb Williams, you had Luther Burden, Tyreek Stevenson,
Yeah, but I wanted to save like the ones like
All the
I
Bears
wanted to get the
ones?
ones that I know.
Jamison Williams, Jameer Gibbs,
Yeah,
Jared
yeah.
Goff.
Those are like the
Jack
saving grace ones,
Campbell.
like.
Jack Campbell was a part of that, right? Or no?
No, Jack Campbell was a Lions pick.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I would have lost if I went Jack Campbell.
Brian Branch should be part of that because he was part of the trade back with the Cardinals.
Yeah,
so.
I think that the
Technically,
Branch
yeah.
and the
Yeah.
Laporta picks were part of the trade back.
Not Laporta, just Branch. You guys got an extra second. And a 4th or 5th or something like that. Solid trade.
Okay.
I like good GM play.
Ify Melifonwu, that's a deep cut.
Yeah, you do.
I like it being all fun. You know I do.
All right. We're fantasy guys, right?
Fuck. I'm really mad about that last one. I'm actually really salty. Because I love the draft.
Me,
2-1 Wase.
the top 12. No, it's 1-1. That was the first one was a practice.
Oh, okay.
Name me the top 12 wide receivers in fantasy football right now, according to half PPR.
JSN.
Oh.
Motherfucker, are you looking at your damn... Who?
Devontae Adams?
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, okay. Puka Nacua.
Shoot. Bucky. No, I'm sorry. What's his name? Emeka Buka?
Yeah?
We go Jamar Chase.
Yep.
Jamar Chase? Really?
Yeah. You guys thought he was going to go down.
Shoot. George Pickens?
Yeah. Drake Pickens is there. He's close.
Yeah.
Drake London.
Yep.
Oh, man. You said top 15 or top 10?
Top 12.
Top 12.
Top 12. Shoot, I think I'm tapped out on this one. I don't know who else. Garrett Wilson?
What the hell, your own guy, Amonra?
That's wild.
I'm trying to keep track of who was stated and stuff like that too. So who ran
You
out
had
the top 12? I
Amonra,
want to
and
know.
then it got really hard. So you said JSN. Amonra was 2. Chase, Puka, Pickens, Devontae, London, and Buka. 9, 10, 11, and 12 are very difficult. It's Michael Pittman, Jalen Waddle, Chris Olave, and Ladd McConkey.
I would have taken a shot at Jalen Waddle, but I would not have guessed Ladd McConkey.
Pittman I would have had because I
Never.
have him on my fantasy team.
Of course you do.
I know ball.
Colts receivers.
Yep.
Those are balls, yeah.
All right. So
Swasey's up 2-1.
Was is up 2-1. The number 12 is a very famous number in the NFL. Name me number 12s in the NFL.
Tom Brady.
What? This is so easy. What?
I know.
I don't know. I'm blanking. I don't know why. All the number 12s.
Oh my God, Aaron Rodgers.
Ah,
thought we were
damn.
getting at least like a little
At
bit.
least
I
those
don't
two
know.
guys. Because I honestly, after Aaron, I was like, who the hell wears 12?
Well, I mean, A-Rod, in my defense, A-Rod hasn't worn 12 in years or 3
But
years.
that's like his
at this point.
iconic number.
Yeah, but when you think of the number
Yeah,
12, you
iconic to
think
you
of Aaron
guys.
Rodgers.
Yeah, you guys think of him.
Okay. Anyways, you lost that one too.
Bro, what the
He
hell?
owns you.
Okay.
He owns you.
3-1. We'll do one more.
Well, no, I mean it's over at this point. Then give me 2 more. Give me 2 more to at least tie it. Oh yeah, if I don't win this one,
I'll give you
obviously.
2 more to at least tie it.
Well, who are the famous number 12s? Let's get a few in there.
I was gonna say Jim Sorgi.
I was gonna say
Peyton
Chris
Manning's
Olave.
Oh yeah, love it.
Um,
Wow, here you go.
I
Hold
was
on
gonna
1 second.
say Devin Duvernay.
All timers here: Aaron Rodgers, Roger Staubach, Terry Bradshaw, Jim Kelly, Randall
Oh, wow.
Cunningham,
Oh, Bradshaw. Yeah.
Mm.
Joe Namath,
A lot of
Doug
12s, man.
Williams, Bob Greasy, John Brody, Ken Stabler,
Some Hall of
Tom
Famers.
Brady. Yeah, and they have the Seahawks 12th man in here. Ugh. Sorry, go ahead.
This
Yeah.
is old man. All right. So this is another one that has a limited amount of answers.
Damn, Trevon Dexter.
Let's see.
So mad at myself. Damn.
Can you name the 8 players in NFL history? We'll start with Adil this time. That have rushed for 2,000 yards.
We just looked at this.
We just looked it up. All right, Barry Sander.
Adrian Peterson.
Saquon.
OJ Simpson.
CJ2K.
Jamal Lewis.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, he was.
You already said Adrian Peterson? You already said him?
I didn't say Adrian Peterson. Okay, I'm gonna go. What's his name? Eric Dickerson.
It's 2 more.
I'm trying to keep track of who he even said. Derrick Henry?
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn! I don't know the last one.
Oh yeah, I know back.
Hold on, hold on. Let me think. Let me think on this one. Just said Jamal Lewis. I don't want to say Terrell Davis. I don't think it's Terrell Davis. Okay. OJ was the first one. Dickerson was the second one. Barry Sanders, third one.
Hey, how many seconds you got?
Hold on. This is a hard one. There's only one question left, so I mean, there's only one person left, so I get more
Oh
time.
my god. That's rough. This is rough.
Jamal Lewis, CJ2K. No, CJ. Hold on, motherfucker. Stop. I'm trying to think. You guys are messing me up. CJ2K, Derrick Henry,
I wouldn't have gotten this.
Adrian Peterson, Saquon Barkley. That's 9. You said there's 10, right?
9.
I'm at 9. We already said all 9 of
Or
them.
10. Yeah, 10.
Fuck. I'm so mad at myself.
5, 4, 3,
Terrell Davis.
2.
Terrell Davis is correct.
At the buzzer.
I said Terrell Davis. You just said, yeah, that's the guy. Why'd you do this to me?
Because you didn't say, you were like, is it Terrell Davis? Oh, I don't know.
Okay, so.
So a tie, damn. All right, this is a fun one. Name me, I'll start again, players that played for both the Bears and the Lions.
Oh.
The time doesn't start until you say a person.
Okay, thank you. A player who's played for both the Bears and the Lions. David Montgomery. We'll start it off.
Golly, that's honestly the only one that I know. Has to be a safety or linebacker of some sort. Or an offensive
Funny you mention.
linebacker.
5,
This
Four.
one's hard. Come on, man.
3, 2.
This one's hard. Come on, man. Give me some slack. Oh, DeAndre Swift. What the frick?
Did he get that? Are we calling it?
No, I don't
Yeah.
know. I got it.
Yeah, we'll give you the same amount of time. This is hard, actually.
I feel like
So we have to go back in there. Hasn't been a lot of transfers of Bears Lions
Oh,
players
there's
for quite
one
some
on the
time.
team right now.
was
There's
there
multiple on the team right now, actually.
Oh,
former? Did you guys ever have Anquan Bolden on
Nope.
your team?
Nope. That is
Damn.
incorrect. We were looking
CJ
for CJ
CJ.
Gardner-Johnson.
yeah.
There is
Oh
Jonah Jackson.
Oh yeah.
There is Allen Robinson.
A-Rob played for the Lions?
Yep.
yeah. Arab did play. Last year he was like basically on the practice squad.
Shahir called out
Vildor!
Kindle Vildor.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh, my
yeah.
god! Yeah. That stupid fuck. He's the reason why Ayuk had that big reception in the NFC Championship game. It bounced off his face mask and into Ayuk's hand. That's crazy.
That's
All right, last one.
Yeah, last one.
Name me Super Bowl MVPs.
Can we use a player more than once if they won it more than once?
No.
If we call it the
No.
year? Okay, sorry.
No.
Julian Edelman.
Okay. Eli Manning,
Tom Brady.
Peyton Manning.
Was it Tracy Porter or Drew Brees that won the MVP? No, let's just go James Harrison.
James Harrison didn't win an MVP. What the hell? When did James
For
Harrison
the-
win the MVP?
2007 Super Bowl. He had a 100-yard touchdown. I thought he won the MVP.
No, Santonio Holmes won the MVP for making the game-winning
Fuck!
catch.
I said it with so much confidence too.
I know.
I was like-
There's so many left.
Wait, what is the score?
I wanted to get the ones that are more difficult.
Well, I said that's 4. You have 2.
Okay.
And we have a tie.
Yeah, game's over.
We can keep going. This is fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Let's keep going. Best of 7. Okay. No, best of 9.
Yeah, best of 9. We can do best of 9.
Damn it!
All right, first to
No,
5.
that
First
was
to
it.
5.
Okay.
All right. Name me black MVPs in NFL history.
That's
Oh, there you go.
Thank you. Cam Newton. I just
Lamar
got that.
Lamar Jackson.
Patrick Mahomes.
Does he count?
Yeah. What? You lost that one.
Adrian Peterson.
Oh my god. Oh god. Who else is left? I really don't know if there's anyone else.
There's a ton.
There's a ton.
There
There's a ton. Yes.
Shoot.
You must be retarded.
I've been missing a big one here. I don't know why. I'm just
Yeah,
completely blanking.
Yes.
a lot of them.
Huge ones.
Mahomes, Jackson, Adrian Peterson.
Did you watch? When did you start watching the NFL?
Probably
It's
like
a ton.
04, 05. Man.
Okay.
It was like 2 in those years. or one of those years.
Was it McNabb? Was McNabb an MVP?
No.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
Sean Alexander, Ladainian Tomlinson, Steve McNair, Barry Sanders, Walter
Dude,
Payton,
Steve
Lawrence
McNair,
Taylor,
Barry Sanders.
Lawrence Taylor, like
Marshall Falk.
Marshall
my
Falk.
God.
Davis.
You didn't think about like the year of like when quarterbacks weren't everything.
The running
back
backs,
year.
the running, if you said running backs, I would have rattled
Crazy.
them off. I
Yeah,
missed on that completely.
Yeah.
I thought you were
All right.
going to after Adrian Peterson. I was like, oh, then.
Yeah, I thought
no.
that was the
That's fun.
layup, or that was the assist.
That's fun.
All right.
All right.
Okay, you guys win.
Great show, boys. Big week this week. It'll be a fun week. We'll see you guys next week to recap week 11 of the NFL season. Take care.
Awesome.
All right, folks.